Welcome back to my channel. If you're about to be a new mom, come closer. I have a secret for you. Now today I'm going to tell you about scam advice that people tell new moms, and these things have been there. They've passed this info from generation to generation. Doesn't make it less scam, and today I'm going to tell you about it. Number one, everybody will tell you sleep when the baby sleeps. Scam advice. Let me shock you, it never works. Now, disclaimer, I'm telling you this from the point of someone who is in diaspora that probably didn't have maybe like 1 year or more experience or 6 months. I had to navigate this all by myself. And one of the things people told me all the time was sleep when the baby sleeps. Shocker, the babies never sleep. You will be sleep deprived for at least minimum of 3 months. Just tell yourself, for the next 3 months, I have no intentions of sleeping, because babies do not sleep. In the afternoon, they are awake. At night, they are constantly awake. If you have a baby like my own who slept just 2 minutes per sleep hour, for the first 3 months, you will be sleep deprived. Scam advice number 2, allow the baby cry. When you pick up the baby, it's going to make them very clingy. Scam! Please do not let your baby keep crying. People who have looked at these things, psychologists have told us that the more you leave a baby to cry, you actually make them susceptible to having separation issues. So please do not leave your baby to cry, and it will not make them clingy. A baby who will be clingy, no matter if you pick them up or not, or you let them cry, they will be clingy. And guess what? This entire clinginess just lasts for a short time. So why are you missing out on holding your baby? I'm going to encourage you today. Hold your baby more. If they cry, pick them up. Okay, because this phase, it just lasts just for a short while, and then it goes away and you're wondering, oh, the baby doesn't need me anymore. So please pick up your baby. Scam advice, do not listen to it. Scam advice number 3, counting milestones. Oh my God, there are lots of birthing apps and they keep telling you about milestones. That's one of the things you hear a lot. Milestones. So at this point, the baby is supposed to roll over. He's supposed to be able to turn from back to belly, belly to back. Oh, by this time, they're supposed to stretch their hands and reach out for stuff. Scam advice. Yes, there are set milestones that babies should have, at certain points, they should be able to do stuff. But these things are not cast in stone. Yes, know the milestones that they should have at particular periods. But every baby is different. Every baby is unique. And guess what? Your baby will do something when they need to do it. There was this time I was very worried about the fact that my baby wasn't, stretching out his hands to reach out for stuff. And in my head, I'm like, oh, this is a milestone he's supposed to have crossed. And I was just constantly worried. But then in my head, I'm like, have you ever seen a human being before who couldn't stretch out his hand to get something? And I just decided not to worry about it. 2 weeks later, he was grabbing everything, just reaching out and getting everything. So please, milestones, they are not strict. Be easy with your baby. They will eventually do those things. Scam advice number 4, especially for us who are Africans, we have this whole thing about constantly covering the baby. Something just tells us babies are usually cold, so you see them, they wear the hats and it's very funny because this part of the world is actually very hot. And they're constantly covering up babies. When you do that, you actually make it more difficult for your child to be able to regulate their body temperature, and at that point, you notice the moment this baby gets exposed, they have a cold. My baby is about 8 months now, and he has never had a cold. Why? Because the first time we left the hospital, the only time they cover that baby's head is the day they are born. From the next day, the cap is off, the socks is off. And I had my baby during winter actually, so they encourage you to leave their bodies open as much as possible, so they are used to the outside environment. And so please, that's scam advice that they give new moms, cover the baby, please. Less clothing. The lesser the clothing, the better for you. It would help your baby regulate their body temperature more, and it will help them not be susceptible to every single flu that passes by. Thank you. I'm going to stop this video here. Share with me in the comment section more advices that people have given you that turned out to be scam. And probably even those ones I mentioned as scams, maybe they worked for you. Share in the comment section as well. So I'll see you next time with more of these tips for you new moms. Until then, stay blessed.